The release of the iPhone 14, you know that it's case season for those of you looking to upgrade. So Torras sent out 3 different cases that we're going to check out today along with their screen protector. So without further ado, let's dive in. Starting off with what I think is the most important thing, the screen protector. Personally, I use my phone naked because it just looks so freaking good without a case on it. Let's get that screen protector on real quick. They report that it is a diamond shield with the 9H tempered glass and pressure sensitive. It's actually a really nice squeegee. Nice. This is a dust absorber, so you can pick up little tiny dust particles. You should be doing this in a room that you don't have a whole lot of dust or anything going in, and definitely clean your area before doing this. And then the wet wipe also helps clean the area. Since I've got it already, a screen on it, I probably won't have to do that. And then it comes with a little mount. You've got the actual glass protector. Oh, it actually comes with 2 of them, which is really nice. Oh, I like that a lot. And then it has a little black edge around the side there. So starting off, we're going to peel this guy off, put on the guard. Like I said, normally I would make sure that the glass is clean, which it looks like it is. This says high hardness, anti-fingerprint, 10 times protection, easy installation. I'm gonna have to get all up in the business. Then press. Take that off, smooth out the edges. I whiffed it a little bit on the first go there because I should have gotten over it in the first place, and I didn't, and then it looks like I did miss a little bit of a speck right here as well, but there you go. It's really thin. It's one of those that I can barely even tell that it's actually on there, and it does cover the entire device, so that's pretty nice. Feels good. All right, we got that one done. Let's look at the rest of the case. Starting off with my personal favorite is going to be the Guardian with MagSafe, as obviously you've got your MagSafe ring right there. They report it's a Hallbach MagSafe, which is really nice. So I've got a little MagSafe thing right here, and when you connect it, means it's going to connect magnetically, and the magnet is actually really strong. I have to really pull down on that. I actually think that the magnet inside this case is better than the magnet on my actual iPhone itself, as my iPhone very easily falls off of that. Granted, it's a lot heavier, but I'm really impressed with the stickiness of this. I also have something on my wall that you can't really see that I've tested it on, and it works really well. It attaches extremely well, that I have no concerns of it falling off. And then there's it with the actual phone. Again, still really have to pull on that to get that thing off. Taking a bit of a closer look, they do have protection for your camera bump, and I'll get some other angles of that here pretty soon. And then on the inside of the case, for protection, they have little air bubbles that you can get to that they call airbags, that traps air in between there, and then it allows it so when your phone drops that it takes most of the damage. And then they say the coating is an anti-slip laser texturing. Personally, I'm not as big of a fan. It comes across kind of like a matte plastic, but I find it to be kind of slick. But if your hands are semi-moist, it does stick a little bit better than when they're dry. You also have a cutout for your button right there. And then, of course, your other buttons are covered. One thing that is pretty neat is they come with these colored buttons, so you have yellow or you have red that you can actually install into the phone case. So what you do is right here, you just simply press on that and it'll come out with a little pill, and then you would replace that with the colored version. So if I were to install that, let's pop out all these buttons. They literally just snap into place. It's really easy. From the angle that I'm trying to do this at, it makes it look harder than it actually is. But there you go. Then bam, you've got this sweet red on the side. Really cool. Or you have the yellow, and I am always a fan of customization. The yellow actually kind of pops really nice there. Also, with the translucent design, you can still kind of see the color of your phone in there as well, which is something that I like. So, moving on. Here we've got the UPRO Matte Case. which has a classic translucent design as well, along with the patented camera lens airbags, which really cover your phone. So putting that one in right there, you've got the camera lens thing. You've got the same cutouts on each side, the huge camera bump. And then what's nice is you've got a little kickstand. Bam. Oh, beautiful. So that way when you're watching stuff, you can just place your phone down and you're good to go. And it feels really good. It's actually made out of metal. There's nice stiffness to it. And the whole thing is made out of metal. So it's not like that's going to be breaking anytime soon unless if you really crank on it. And it's not going to accidentally come out because it kind of sucks down once it gets toward a certain point, which I really like. And then, of course, you can still see the color of your phone if you want. And there's the front side. There's the sides, the top, the side, and the bottom cutouts. Makes it easy to charge up. With this guy also, when you put it down on the ground, it doesn't move too much because with the ever-growing camera bumps that just continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger, it's one of those, it actually kind of evens out where it puts it as kind of a slight, so if this is the ground, if the ground is right here in my hand, it puts it as a slight incline like that, so it doesn't really move anywhere, which is really nice. Does the same thing on the UPRO Matte Case as well. Moving into the last case that we've got is the Torras Diamond Clear, which is going to be some people's favorite, I believe, because it is very, very clear. Like literally that thing looks straight up like glass, very clear. And then they also report that it has polymer isolation and anti-yellowing technology, so it shouldn't turn yellow over time. And then it has the same X-Shock airbags throughout in the corners and the patented lens as well. So we're seeing a lot of the same thing here, just with different colors and accessories. Then bam. Oh, see that one I'm digging quite a bit. And this one is really sticky too. So it's one of those, like, look at that. I could literally pretty much just hold it with my fingers. That's how sticky it is. So I'm digging this case actually a lot more than I thought I was going to. Oh, and then you have a little screen protector that, I don't know, I would probably leave on there until it got dirty and then I would take it off. So, which makes it even more sticky. What? Oh my goodness. That's pretty crazy. I'm digging this one because it just looks so clean. It almost seems like there's nothing on your phone. And then the same thing with no camera. The camera bump is fully protected with the case and you've got good protection. I'm digging this one. I'm going to be honest. At first, I definitely thought this was going to be the winner that I was going to like just because it's got the MagSafe. But the grip on this one and just the overall look is really nice. However, we've got to test it. How well does it? Oh, yeah. See. Granted, this phone, I don't know if it has MagSafe. This dummy unit has it built in, but it's one of those that's not sticking at all, which is my problem because I love MagSafe. Oh, my goodness. This thing is hard to get off, too. The other ones, it kind of just slides off. This one doesn't slide off as well. I also didn't test that with the kickstand one, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they did the kickstand and the MagSafe. I think would be sweet because I'm not getting any stick whatsoever. I'm pretty sure that was me just resting on the ginormous camera bump that this guy has, where if I have just the naked phone, it'll sit. So it's one of those that, unfortunately, with both of these cases, you're not going to get very good MagSafe. So if that's something that you use, something to keep in mind or that you'll have to take off, which is unfortunate. They do have all the same cutouts and everything. They're just 3 different colors. I also would say both of these feel relatively the same in the sense of grippiness, which isn't bad, but it's not great either. It just comes across as kind of slick. But like I said, the more moist my hands get, the more sticky it gets, which is kind of nice. But this one definitely has the best stickiness out of all of them. So there we have it. The 3 cases. So those are the 3 cases from Torras. I'm definitely digging them because I think they've got a very attractive design. They've got high quality material where all of these feel really good. And then it's also one of those that it looks like it'll protect your device pretty good. Obviously, I didn't do any drop testing, so I don't know how good they'll actually be, but the airbag design seems like it would do pretty good. And this material does give, so I think that it would take up a lot of that force. And then really just the camera bump design there, I'm a really big fan of, and is actually one of the reasons why I said yes, is just because because it really cuts out pretty dramatically there to fully cover your lens, no matter which angle it comes down on, which I really like, as some of the other cases that I've had kind of just sticks out, and it's one of your camera bump still sticks out and it doesn't really get covered. So I like that this one has it. And then the buttons feel good and just overall quality is solid. But I wish this one was a little more grippier. But man, this Hallback MagSafe thing really, really sticks, which I like a lot, because I use that feature all the time on my iPhone. Anyways, if you like this, give a like. If you didn't like it, give a dislike. If you find somebody who would find this video helpful, make sure to share it up, and then subscribe if you want to see more like this. If you're buying it off Amazon, those links are down in the description down below. Otherwise, I will see you and your beautiful face on the next one. God bless and peace out.